This is an unedited 8 minutes long stir-fry processed noodle Chinese recipe. Sit back and watch how we made it so simple that anyone can do it. Shall we start, Francis?
Okay, let's go! We start by adding oil to the hot wok. Can you hear the sizzle sounds? That's how hot the oil should be. Hot oil will also stop the prawns from sticking to the wok. So remember, the hotter it is, the better it will be. When the prawns turn red and curl up, then it is done. Now it is time to add in our marinated sliced chicken to our cooked 5 pieces of prawns. We marinate the chicken slice with salt and pepper earlier to make it more tastier. The longer you marinate the chicken, the better flavor it will be. The best flavor is an overnight marination. We use 100 grams of sliced chicken, salt, sugar, and pepper to your taste. The reason why we cook the prawn first is to our special umami fragrance. The whole kitchen will smell fantastic, like umami heaven. Keep stirring the chicken slice until they are fully cooked, which will take around 1 minute 30 seconds. It also depends whether the chicken slice came from the fridge. 1 minute and 30 seconds is an estimate for chicken slice that is at the room temperature. When the chicken turn white like this, then it is time to scoop them out and put them aside. We will put the cooked chickens and prawn with the noodle later on. We will be using same wok without washing. Keep the heat on without stopping. We throw in our garlics and onions. Over here we use 3 chopped garlic and slice half of an onion. If your garlic and onions are sticking to the wok, then my advice is to add more oil. Keep the wok at a high heat the whole time. Stirring non-stop so your garlic and onion do not get burned. When they turn golden brown, it is time to add in your vegetables. Oh! That is sound of a plate flying overhead. Throw in your vegetables now. In my cooking, I'm using cabbage, carrot, chilies, French bean, Shitake mushrooms, and a few slices of lapchong or preserved sweet Chinese sausage. You can omit the Chinese sausage lah. I just add in them because I have a few left over from the Chinese New Year. Any longer it would probably go expire soon. You can adjust the quantity of your vegetable according to your taste. Chinese stir frying has always been chop, 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 fast, 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 stir fried and never stop. If you're worried about burning, then put the heat low or medium low. It is okay to put the heat to low, but personally, when I do the stir fried, I always prefer high heat. Cook until the vegetables are softened, then you add in your noodles. In this dish, we only have a fresh large yellow noodles available in our kitchen. Large yellow noodles are the same size like udon noodle. Any noodle is fine to cook, but take note the thinner the noodle is, then the faster it will cook. Thinner noodles is easier to get mushy, so best to fry faster if you are using those type. Now, it is time to pour in the sauce. Our sauce is super black, because we use dark soya sauce. If you want light color, then use only the light soya sauce and omit the black soya sauce. Stir the sauce in and combine it well. Our sauce ingredient consists of 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon dark soya sauce, 1 tablespoon light soya sauce, 1 tablespoon Shaoxing wine, 1 tablespoon sesame oil, and of course some pepper and some sugar to your taste. You can adjust the sauce quantity to your taste. In my noodle cooking, I always use 2 utensils. I find it's easier to cook like this. When the sauce is well combined, it is time to add in 150 ml or half a cup of chicken sauce. We use 150 ml of water mixed in with a teaspoon of chicken stock granule. Without the chicken stock, the noodle will not be tasty, so try not to omit this step. The MSG factors is very important in this Chinese cooking. Why Chinese restaurant cooking is always so tasty? Because of the MSG. Of course, you can remove MSG. It will also taste perfectly fine too. Some people say you cannot even tell the difference. We are going to cover the wok now and bring it to a boil. Sorry, this part was not recorded. Reaching boiling point did not take long anyway. Remove the cover when it is boiling and check the sauce level. If it is already reduced, then the noodle is ready. Put in the cooked chickens and prawns. The sauce will further reduce to this point. Watch the sauce. It is very important that the sauce reduce but not completely dry. Stirring and toasting the noodle will help to reduce the sauce faster. You can also reduce the time for this step by putting less chicken stock. Do not add corn flour in your sauce or chicken stock. No authentic Chinese noodle cooking add starch. Starch from the noodle will ooze out during cookings and naturally will thicken the sauce. So remember, no corn flour or starch. If you add them, then you will end up with super sticky lumpy noodle. If you want to see a short clip of lumpy corn flour, click our chow mein video on the link above. In that video, we purposely make a lumpy corn flour which you cannot save even by adding water to it. If you prefer spicy chow mein, then add a tablespoon of garlic chili oil. Check out our recipe if you are interested. How saucy this gets depends on your taste. If you prefer dry, then cook longer. However, do take note that the noodle will slowly absorb the sauce as it cooks down later on. There you go, guys. 8-minute-long cooking process of chow mein unedited is completed. Leave a comment below if you got to the end by saying snail. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more noodles and rice story from us. Ciao.